I've been an aide in Miss Wise's class for about this entire semester so far, and I've seen behind the scenes of what it takes to set up this class and what she does, and it takes a lot, and she does it very well.
Good morning, CHS. My name is Ratul Khan, and you're watching Tul Talk. Today my guest is Miss Wise.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing just fine. Last week before Christmas vacation, I'm doing great.
I'm glad to hear. So we all know you're a French teacher at Columbia High School. What do you love about French?
Well, back in the day, and I'm talking way back in the day, in 1962, I took both French and Latin together and didn't know anything about either language and decided I loved the sounds of French, the culture, art, architecture, all the aspects of French, so I continued with French.
Why did you decide to be a French teacher?
You know, I'm a school kind of person. I go into Office Max, ooh, look at cool pens and notebooks, and I'm kind of a school person. I was in the Future Teachers Club in high school between 1962 and 1966, so I've known for a long time this is what I wanted to do.
So, I've heard you've been to France before. How is it over there in France?
I've been to France actually 20 times, mostly taking students, and I actually studied in Strasbourg, France, at a language school, and every time I go, I learn something new, see something new. I've had so many great experiences. I've been there when France won the World Cup, high-fived half of Paris that night. I've been there in all kinds of situations, have been to new art expos. Last year we were in the major heat wave where it was over 100 in France, and it never is that, so I've been there for a lot of different events.
So our last question here is, do you think knowing French is advantageous?
Well, for SAT and ACT vocabulary, a lot of the more advanced words are French words, je ne sais quoi and stuff like that. Some teachers from Fort White who went to France last year had to get off of a train and they couldn't speak French. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't know if they could get back on. They asked people, nobody spoke English, and they ended up just taking an Uber back to the hotel and missed the rest of the day because they couldn't speak French. So,
oh, really? The whole Uber, right?
Yeah, call Uber.
All right, that was our last question here, so I'd like to thank Miss Wise for coming out on the show. Is there anything you'd like to say before we tune out?
Well, I've been at Columbia High a long time. I must like Columbia High. This is my 40th year here, so there must be something about it that I like, or I'd be working somewhere else.
All right, thank you, Miss Wise, for coming out, and this has been Tul Talk, and we'll see you next time.